This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing. Started my digital inspection at 10065 Canyonview Court. Whenever we start our inspections, we always like to start underneath the eave of the house. So the eave of the home will consist of your fascia board, you have your rafter tails, and then you also have your starter board. And the reason why we like to start underneath the eave is that it gives us a really good idea about what kind of wood damage we can expect on a project. So wood repair is always that unknown variable. So when we can point out situations like we have going on over here, or especially situations like we have right here, we can see just how bad a lot of this wood is. So there definitely is going to be a decent amount of wood repair on this project. The same thing is going on the other side of the home. I took pictures, but for time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and hop on this roof to inspect the roofing product itself. So we have an architectural asphalt shingle on this roof. You can see that there's a lot of debris in the gutters, and a lot of that debris is the actual granule from the shingle itself. So I want to point a few things out on this roof, but right off the bat you can see just how shiny it is. So that's a lot of the fiberglass is exposed. So you'll notice again just how shiny this product is. So that is all the fiberglass that has been exposed on this roof. So essentially what's happening is the granules on this asphalt shingle have started to deplete. So the oils start to evaporate on the product, the granules deplete, and they wash away. And in this case, they're ending up in this dead valley that we have on this roof. This is a torch down dead valley that we have right here. What I want to do is obviously I want to get rid of this torch down material and upgrade it to a TPO material, because these are really, really dangerous points when it comes to leaks occurring. But you can see just how much granules have been accumulating over the years. All right, so again, as those granules deplete, the fiberglass begins to be exposed. All that shininess is the fiberglass, and once the fiberglass is exposed, the waterproofing is greatly affected. You'll also notice that once that starts to occur, the adhesiveness of the product starts to go too. So you can see just how loose this product is. I mean, we have whole layers of shingles that are just easily lifting up, and you can obviously see where the underlayment is. You can also see that we have staples on this roof. That's showing that this roof is not up to code. When we go ahead and install roofs, we have to use roofing nails. Staples are not up to code anymore. So with the fact that the product has started to go well past its life expectancy and is showing signs of that through the granule loss, you can see that all the sealant around the penetrations is starting to go as well. It's all completely worn through. Now every time it rains, water and moisture is going to be coming down this roof. You have an old product on an old roof. It's lacking adhesiveness. The fiberglass has been exposed for quite some time, which means the waterproofing is greatly affected. And you can see evidence of that throughout that dead valley. If you combine that with the amount of bad wood that we're seeing just on the preliminary walkthrough, it is in my professional opinion that the roof has gone past that life expectancy, or is on the very tail end of that life expectancy. And it would be a good idea for the homeowner to start thinking about replacing this roof before more leaks start to occur. It would be an especially good idea to replace this roof if the homeowner is looking to add solar to this roof. We have a fantastic roof plane for solar on this property, so we want to absolutely utilize it, but we also want to make sure that this homeowner is not installing solar on a roof that's going to need to be replaced in the next 3 or 4 years. And in this case, that is more than likely what's going to happen. So what we would end up doing when we do redo this roof is we're going to tear this roof down to the wood decking so that we can address all that bad wood that we noticed. We want to replace any bad fascia board, any bad plywood, starter board, rafter tails, all that kind of good stuff. We're going to go ahead and reseal and reflash all the penetrations while we're at it. We're going to replace the felt underlayment that is underneath this product with a synthetic underlayment. We're an Owens Corning preferred contractor, which means that our roof is going to come with a 50-year warranty from Owens Corning, and we're going to combine that with a lifetime workmanship warranty that comes from us. We use all in-house crews when we're doing our work too, so we're not subbing any of this work out either. So synthetic underlayment gets installed, starter shingle gets installed along the entire perimeter. We're also going to be installing brand new drip edge for this homeowner as well. Drip edge is this piece of metal flashing that hangs off the edge of the wood. It protects that wood, lets water run off that metal as opposed to running off the wood. So we're going to go ahead and replace that as well. And then we'll go ahead and install the architectural shingle on top of that. And then at that point, this homeowner will have a roof that they won't have to deal with for the next, 35 plus years or so. And I believe I mentioned it already, but I'm going to go ahead and replace this torch down dead valley with a TPO material, which is a lot more waterproof. You can see how so many things just accumulate in this valley. We want to make sure that if water is going to stick on it, that it's not going to, end up penetrating the home itself. That's it for my inspection.